I used to work as a marketing director for a company, and whenever we'd run campaigns, I had to do a lot of decisions on the fly. Mabilis dapat mga desisyon. I had to decide on a communication strategy. I had to decide on the creative execution for advertising. A lot of these decisions were not rational. They were not based on data or empirical evidence. Hindi masyadong napag-isipan. Most of them were just based on what we call gut feel. I followed my instincts. And many times, I'd get things right. And I'd be commended for my decisions. But a lot more times, I got things wrong. At syempre, nasasabon ako ng boss ko. It's like making decisions by trial and error. And I'd cross my fingers and hope that I got things right more than wrong. In the fast-changing environment of business and marketing, we're often told to follow your instincts. We are told to think on our feet and be quick to make decisions. Or else, we'll be left behind by nimbler, faster-moving competitors. Mapag-iwatan ka ng kalaban, ika nga. It's not necessarily wrong or bad. There are many occasions when the use of gut feel is useful. Like when you're driving at night and you see something up ahead which you're not sure about. You don't have time to make a rational assessment of your situation. Sometimes your gut feel tells you, step on the brakes without thinking about it. Make a wrong decision, you hit a brick wall. We were created by God with an instinctive fight or flight response, which is actually our body's primitive, automatic, inborn response to prepare itself to fight or flee from perceived attacks or harm or threat. This draws on the primal urges. They are like knee-jerk reactions or reflexes of the mind. Unfortunately, sometimes we bring this habit of trusting our guts in making moral decisions. When faced with a moral choice, when we have to judge whether something is right or wrong, sometimes we let our instincts make the decision for us. And wrong choices can have eternal consequences for us. You see, when making moral or eternal choices, we need to submit our gut feel under the control of the Holy Spirit. In this regard, perhaps we can learn a thing or two from the Jews. In Jewish culture, when they talk about the gut, they're actually referring to the heart. When we read the word heart in the English Old Testament, the word used in Hebrew is translated gut or abdomen. So when we read in the Bible that we ponder something in our heart, it refers to a kind of thinking that does not happen in the mind, but something that happens deep down in the subconscious, the gut. We read in the Psalms, I delight to do your will, O my God. Your law is within my heart. The word heart here is translated from the Hebrew word for gut. This verse tells us that when our lives are fully submitted to God, these gut feelings are used by God to speak to us. But not only in our hearts and mind, but even at the very center of our being, the guts. So the next time your guts or instincts tell you to do something, stop a while. Submit these urges to God and allow God to speak to you at the gut level. Because as we make decisions based on gut feel, faith matters too.